Young Thug and YSL were just caught on camera smuggling drugs in court.
Wait, whoa.
How will this affect the trial? Watch until the end for all the details. All we can say is wow, and I can't believe he really did that.
I can't believe you've done this.
Young Thug and one of his co-defendants in the YSL RICO case have been accused of delaying the jury selection process by exchanging drugs while the court was in session.
What he say?
Let me repeat that. While the court was in session. Come on, dog. Thug just began his trial and is fighting for his life right now. Why would he do this? It doesn't make any sense. Everyone and their moms saw the exchange. But what made it viral on the internet was a surveillance camera from inside the courtroom that revealed a YSL member getting out of his seat, walking up to Thug, who was next to his lawyer, and handing him a single pill.
You done lost your damn mind.
Officer personnel immediately approached Young Thug and asked him to open his hand to reveal what he had received. Was this some sort of setup to get Young Thug more time in trial? Was it a setup to try to screw Thug over? Was Thug having withdrawals or something? Who was the other co-defendant that handed him the pill? Let's break it all down.
This has got bad news written all over it.
Long story short, here's what we know about YSL up to this point. Multiple YSL members took plea deals, including Atlanta rapper Gunna, who is being canceled right now from the rap game. The ones who took plea deals and their lawyers are all pointing fingers at Young Thug as being the kingpin of YSL the gang, which only strengthens the prosecutor's case and continues to make him look guilty of all the alleged crimes he's currently facing right now in the trial. That being said, Thug just started trial in mid-January, and now we hear about one of his slime members noticeably walking up to him and his lawyer in court and handing him a pill. Who is this guy?
Who the f is that guy?
His name is Khalif Adams, and from what court documents say, he's already serving life without parole for murder.
Excuse me, what?
Okay, side note here then. Why is this dude in the courtroom to begin with? This dude's life is already guaranteed to be behind bars. At least Young Thug is trying to fight for his. Why is this dude trying to disrupt things? And not to mention, what was the young brother Khalif doing uncuffed, seated in the gallery with the rest of the people, and also in a YSL all-black matte, one of one, drip too hard, hey thug, you need this pill, I got you fam suit? Well, I can tell you that he wasn't in the suit for long. After recovering the pill from Thugger, the deputy approached Adams to search him. But can you guess what happened next? Of course, he tried to resist the search until authorities were able to recover, drum roll please, additional pills, marijuana, tobacco, and other unspecified contraband hidden on his person.
You done messed up, Aaron!
The items had been wrapped in plastic, and ramen noodle seasoning was allegedly used to mask the cannabis smell.
I'll be damned.
Court documents stated. He was then transported to a nearby hospital after ingesting some of the items he had been concealing. Sheesh. Sounds like this dude was Thug's plug or something. As expected, this caused the trial to be canceled, and prosecutors are now saying the incident should be reflected in Thug's trial, reminding the court that Young Thug has, quote, filed multiple motions demanding a speedy trial, opposing a continuance of any kind of alleging prosecutorial misconduct for one reason or another. What did Young Thug's lawyer Keith Adams have to say? Obviously, Adams maintained his client's innocence and said that Young Thug had nothing to do with what went on in the courtroom, as someone was on his way to the restroom and attempted to pass something to Mr. Williams, who immediately turned it over to the deputy. He said Thug didn't know what it was and turned it over to the deputies right away, which seems to be true if you look at the tape. Overall, Thug's trial hasn't been so much of smooth sailing as it is a bumpy road right now, and we're not even 2 weeks in.
It does not look good.
It's actually been a handful of hiccups, to say the least. The judge handling the case just announced that there is going to be an investigation after someone brought clothing for Thug with marijuana in the shoes, and that Thug refused to cooperate with taking a shower and getting dressed. On top of that, Young Thug's lawyer claimed that a potential juror in his client's ongoing RICO case attempted to reach out to him via email, and while the contents of the message weren't disclosed during the hearing, it was enough for the judge to order an investigation. And last but not least, speaking of jurors, this one's wild. It was reported that another potential juror had been ordered to write a 30-page essay after skipping jury duty in favor of a vacation to the Dominican Republic.
What? What the f?
Otherwise, she'd have to spend 30 days in jail. Crazy stuff going on right now. And if you're wondering if Thug and Gunna are on good terms with each other at the moment, just take a wild guess there.
You suck! You suck!
The rumor running through the grapevine says that Young Thug is trying to put a hit out on Gunna. Yikes. So now we'll turn the question over to you. Does this incident in court between Young Thug and Khalif Adams hurt Thug's trial? Was Thug being set up by Adams for some reason, maybe trying to betray him? Should Gunna be running for his life? Subscribe for more.